When this Orange County, California family hired Mr. Jackson to create their estate plan, their three children were still very young. They wanted to protect their legacy, avoid probate, and make sure the kids were looked after if something unexpected happened. We chose a revocable living trust for both parents, a modern document tailored for California families, designed to avoid probate, preserve privacy, and give control to the surviving parent or successor trustee when needed. A few years later, a tragic accident claimed the life of one parent. The surviving parent retained our office to handle both the estate plan transition updates and representation of the family in the ensuing wrongful death claim. On a side note, Mr. Jackson enjoys trying cases and helping people. In 2009, he was named Orange County, California Trial Lawyer of the Year, and in 2013, California Litigation Lawyer of the Year. In any case, when we were able to resolve the wrongful death case and obtain settlement funds awarded to benefit the three children, we turned our attention to distribution planning. Mr. Jackson suggested including a provision in the living trust and related structured settlement annuity with the approval of the court, so that each child would receive their inheritance not all at 18, but in staggered ages, 1/3 at 18, 1/3 at 21, and the remainder at 25. We structured the funds so the assets were invested in the market and with the annuities earning income during the interim. When the oldest child turned 18, he received the first 1/3 distribution. As mentioned, the trust rules and court order prevented him from accessing the full amount. In hindsight, that was a big benefit to him. In his first year, he spent the funds on a fast car, a boat, and vacations. If we had released the full amount at 18 without restriction, the money would have likely been gone by the end of the year. When he turned 21, he received his second distribution and used it for school and started a business. By the time he turned 25 and came in to sign the final distribution paperwork, he thanked Mr. Jackson and his surviving parent for structuring the trust and annuity as we did years before. He said he would have blown the money by age 19 without the structure and the planning. The other two children didn't have any issues and simply received their distributions in accordance with the same schedule. This one provision saved the oldest client around $750,000, give or take some change. The investment income plus the protection from early dissipation resulted in not only the oldest being able to buy a home and start his business, but the others were able to go to school and enjoy a normal life. All three were able to build a life with stability rather than having the money vanish in fleeting expenses. What the client and family achieved is more than money. They achieved freedom, choice, and legacy, especially in light of the earlier wrongful death tragedy. They avoided the pitfalls of handing over the entire amount of an estate and wrongful death recovery to 18-year-olds who lack life experience. These documents preserved the capital, benefited from growth, and gave the children real agency when they were mature enough to make decisions. Mr. Jackson felt proud when the then young 25-year-old adult sitting in his office looked up at him while signing some final paperwork and said, "Thank you, Mr. Jackson, for planning ahead with my parents." That moment affirmed the value of the trust planning and the difference one simple provision made. When you craft your estate plan, you control not just who gets what, but when and how. A revocable living trust gives you mechanisms to protect young beneficiaries, allow growth of assets, and ensure the funds serve your family's long-term welfare. This story adds an additional tool into the mix called a structured settlement annuity for minors, but we wanted to share the facts with you to give you an idea about how all these approaches can work together to avoid probate, maintain privacy, provide for incapacity, control distributions, and build a values-based legacy. That single provision and spreading out the trust and annuity distributions from all at age 18 to 1/3 at 18, 1/3 at 21, and the balance at 25. Saved the estate and kids hundreds of thousands of dollars that would otherwise be lost to impulsive spending, poor timing, or lack of structure. If you have questions or would like us to help you with your own estate plan, give us a call or shoot us a message using the link in the description. Also, please do us a big favor and hit the like and subscribe buttons. The algorithm likes it when our viewers show approval, and as a relatively new channel, we can use all the help we can get. We also have a video playlist focused on estate planning solutions for families with kids. Please take a look if you would like to watch more videos on these topics. And one last thing, we've been helping California families for decades with their estate planning and other legal needs, and the chances are good that we can help you too. We're here if you need us. Whether it's answering your questions or helping you design your own estate plan to protect your family and loved ones.